to ADS TV, presenting international artists in music, art, dance, acting, fashion, poetry, film, and more. Let's get started! Hey everybody, welcome to ADS TV. We're back with another really cool episode, and I have another really cool show lined up for you. I have a great poet, I have a musician in the house, and I also have somebody that is a director and a filmmaker. But to start off, I would like to introduce the lovely Anna Broom, who is somebody I've taken poetry classes with and is amazing at everything I've seen her do. So
Thank
say
God
hi.
that's only a few things. Hi, my name is Anna Broom, and I'm amazing at two things, teaching Alexander poetry and being on Alexander's show, reading poetry.
So yeah, she has a couple of pieces that she's going to read to you guys, or I should say perform, right?
Oh, it's a performance piece, I think.
Nice. So as far as I understand, you're doing 2 originals and 2 by somebody else?
Well, I was thinking about doing 2 of my own and 2 of someone else, but we'll see how far my ego extends.
Okay, cool. That sounds really good. Do you want to start off with the first one?
Yes, I have 2 poems coming from a collection exploring exclusionary groups. I used extended metaphor, bats in this case, and Nebraska, discussing something more important, I feel. Jewish communities, Muslim communities, tight-knit communities that other people view as exclusionary. But I thought that I would talk about it in a different way so as not to encourage, not the reaction I want.
Nice.
So the first one is Day Sleeper Majesties.
Cool.
Bats don't mind not being asked to tea or not being appointed as national security advisors. There are no early bats, and so for bats there are no early worms, and gratefully therefore no bat baths or bat houses, a removal of polite human confinements. Birds and bats aren't comrades. Bats don't speak fluent crow and regard pigeons as streetwalkers. Bats don't clean cobwebs and aren't known to be living dolls. Bats don't have blood brothers or sisters for that matter, and no kissing cousins, but are equipped with a memory for passwords and bailout strategies. I met a bat in a cave in Paris, and again in Madagascar. It was the same bat. And he and I hung upside down in many caves and spoke of a bat revolution slated for spring. Battalions of mouse bats, ball bats, blind bats, and rat bats independently of each other planning a dark-wing flight. Not for the sake of combat, but a return to the idea of champion, distinguished veterans, neither villains nor heroes. Bats aren't strangers and appear in many mirrors. They are dangling ambassadors, beautiful acrobats, and resent words like dingbat as anything but a compliment. Bats heal themselves in terrains and live among their own fossils. For the bat, there are no battered wives or battlefields, just entities engaged in practice. Their day dark sepulcher draped in blue-black velvet wing curtains, a part of the company they keep until they emerge from dreams lifelike and unbroken. There is an epiphany known as bat. A budget of expansion and immigration reform, a plan to be free from a pantry of mystery. I too delve into the dark and listen with repose. Their reflection without intent and ambition underlies the need to survive as other, as border, not as exclusionary and untrusted. I am part bat. As I fly tonight, miss tea, and retire at dawn.
Wow. I have no idea why they didn't use an excerpt from that for a Batman movie.
Well, because I think their understanding and communication of bat differs a little bit from my own.
But
Go
I
ahead.
mean, the ending was perfect because you say I'm part bat.
Right.
So that would.
Well, aren't we all a part of exclusionary groups? Don't we
true.
all try to fit in and ultimately make ourselves more not fitting, more exclusionary by how we try to align ourselves with others?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a very, very powerful poem. So, how did you get started writing poetry?
You mean how I started my first writing, or how did
Yeah.
I write that particular piece?
Well, I would like to know how it all started in the beginning.
Well, I have to give a lot of tribute to my mother. Hello, Mom. I know you're in Florida. That is a shame, isn't it? who raised me on poetry. It was a passion of hers. In fact, she even taught me how to write by transcribing poetry, and I didn't even realize how many of the poems I knew and still know because of that experience with her. So many artists in my family, everyone went to school originally for science or engineering and changed to some form of art, causing heart disease mainly in our family. But
And stiff postures all around.
stiff postures all around, but you can attribute that to chemists as well. I did bring another of the similar collection, of the same collection.
I'd love to hear it.
Thank you. Okay, a noticeable Nebraska. Nebraska boasts the world's largest black bonnet. And as the state populates by the probability of failure, the main highway finds its way by going alongside the straightest dragging river. The men cling to curse with their teeth on the edge of nearly empty, already bloody, a population of arms press. Dirty and coarse from time to the world how little Nebraska cares for appearance over thrift fidelity told virtues. A wide leather band of nothing but ground. Does the body exist landless in a walk so slow, pains every note, a tireless tossing? Like on every street corner, a brother, some younger, some on a knee, some in a parade of pistols. This is the sub-state of Nebraska. Soon broken into many, hurriedly all elude, and black bonnet makes an awful row. Must go in violence, see Nebraska fall mindless, and inside the grass one day, gone in a waste state. So few trees grow on the prairie of white-on-white mothers. Their fields made of white, always white, is the longest living eye.
Wow. That's amazing.
Well, thank you very much. You're my perfect audience.
I really love that. I mean, I think that's a subject that, either way you know about it or you don't, or you know about certain parts of it. And I think that's really, really, really cool that you write about that, actually.
Well, thank you.
So what was the impetus to start writing about certain groups like that?
Well, I grew up in the South with part of my family being Jewish. Which I think had a lot to do with the person I became and am. It could have easily been born to a different family with different values and different understandings of the world.
Very true.
And I started really researching what it was about this community that was under such attack. And the idea of being exclusionary crossed my mind, and the idea of independence. And wanted to look at other aspects of nature where that occurs. Bats, I thought, being the most interesting, with the idea of vampires, with the idea of them being dark and mysterious and, murderous, right?
Yeah.
Blood-sucking.
I mean, you totally taught me something new, because I'd never thought about it, I guess, like that, about bats, because, I've seen bats. I saw a bat not too long ago in my neighborhood, and I was really surprised.
I was about to say, was it in a cave in Madagascar?
Yeah, and, it just fluttered across, and it's a weird sound that they make when they fly. I mean, it sounds like you're wrinkling an old piece of paper or something like that, and I was so surprised. I was like, is that a bat? In the middle of L.A.?
Right, but it's interesting how things that we're told about any noun or any existence attaches to our ideal of what it actually is, as opposed to what the reality. So that's why I explored bats. In Nebraska, I also wrote a poem, Pineapples, same thing, to where just odd existences that people can even make up truths about, and that become the truth of understanding. And I want to say hello to my Aunt Patsy and my Uncle Bob and my mama. Hello to you all.
Hello, Anna's family.
Who have always supported me being a poet and painter, and I appreciate that.
You paint.
I do paint.
I know that you told me this before, but I don't think I've seen any of your art pieces yet.
Well, you can go on Anna C. Broom at WordPress.com. Thank you, Brad Wallace, my cousin, for setting up my website. And what I did was paint images of the feminine in oils on drywall and then carve into those images to create a third dimension, almost a Braille effect.
Wow.
Yeah. It was called Feminine Dissection.
I have never heard of that. I have never heard of somebody using painting on drywall and carving into it.
Well, that actually started as my rebellion against the canvas industry, which was ridiculously expensive. And
Yeah.
I do know painters who have painted on drywall for this reason, but I didn't know any who were carving it, except for this guy in Brazil who was creating mosaics. Definitely not feminine, so I felt I was safe.
That's cool. That's very unique.
No image plagiarism going on there. So.
Very cool. So do you have another poem for us?
Well, I have another. I brought, how much time? I don't know. I brought 2 minutes. So we have time for one more poem. This is not in the same vein. This is kind of an adult poem, so
Okay.
I'm not going to feel bad about exposing you to it.
No
but
worries. I'm from Germany. We're not prude.
That's true. Or docile. A bronze sleep. I'm afraid of our brain, how it lacks free will when it has no sugars to spare, or whenever we want to build anything. How it melts into thin air when we imagine something different, use something swimming in every tree, me in a cell with a mattress. If we were to vanish tomorrow, our brain might bump into something suitable to climb, or make low clicking noises behind a curtain. So there's nothing to discuss. We're floating in a cabin, getting totally hammered, still being taught to ignore shadows. So very simply, in place of our brain, swarming birds, 6 tractors, a left hand, might better let love wrap its curling tip around a bronze sleep, just before we decide to be more than a backdrop of purples.
Very cool.
Thank you very much.
Bronze Hearts, right?
A
Is that the
bronze
title?
sleep.
Oh, Bronze Sleep.
Yes,
My bad.
I fell in and out of love within the same 5 minutes, and so
Wow.
somehow that made me think of bronze.
That's very cool.
Thank you very much.
So everybody, this is Anna Broom, and if you want to find her online, it's Anna
C. Broom at WordPress.com, and also I have produced a show at ArtShare LA, second Thursday of every month, 8 p.m. Alexander often contributes, and he is magnificent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me on your show, Alexander.
Thank
I'm
you
very
for
proud
coming.
of your efforts,
I really appreciate you
endeavors, and successes.
coming. So we're going to be right back with a award-winning filmmaker and director, and we'll see you after the break.
You could have mentioned my John L. Wade.
You're tuned in to ADS TV. We'll be right back.
Getting a new roof should be an easy experience, only if you use Royal Roofing. We have the most professional, reliable, and experienced workers in the industry. With over 30 years of experience, Royal Roofing leads the market in roof maintenance and repair. We guarantee your complete satisfaction. Give us a call for a free on-site inspection and estimate in the Los Angeles or Orange County area. 800-ROOF-390. That's 800-766-3390, or visit us at royalroofing.com.
Today's Realty and Loan is designed to not only get you into your home with the best possible deal, but to give back to the community as well. Mention Father John and we'll donate 10% of our commissions to St. Raymond Church. Rates are still low and dropping. Act now while housing is still on the rise. Call today's Realty and Loans at 562-862-0777. That's 562-862-0777.
Hey, Juice, when was the last time you went swimming at a friend's house?
Just the other day. Why? What's up?
Well, the other day I went to my friend's house to go swimming, but it was all green, man.
Oh, I know exactly what you need. You need to go talk to my friend Chris Anderson over at Chris Anderson Pool and Spa. He can help you out with algae, filter problems, weekly cleanings, pretty much anything to do with pools and spas.
What's that number, bro?
Give him a call at 310-500-7439. Again, the number is 310-500-7439.
Tune in to ADS TV every Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hey everybody, we're back, and I have an award-winning filmmaker and director. This is Claudia Duran, and then we also have Lindsay Haley.
Thank you.
And they're going to talk a little bit about their latest show. You directed it, right?
I was one of 6 directors, but we were both producers on it.
Okay, so yeah, that's really cool. And it's called Chicanas, Cholas y Chisme.
Yep.
Which that's a really cool title. There's a lot going on there, it sounds like.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're playing right now for Women's History Month, the month of March. We're playing at Casa 0101 on First Street. And basically we have 14 different pieces that we've put together through workshops that we've had since September.
Wow, that's very cool. And I believe this is the second time that you guys have done Chicanas.
Yes,
Cholas y
this
Chisme.
is our second year.
Our second year, and last year we only had 4 writers, and
Oh,
we've
wow.
actually tripled in size.
That's
This year we
very
have
cool.
14.
yeah. Well, we had 12 writers, 14 pieces.
Wow, that's very cool. So what's going to be next year? Is it going to be like, is it going to triple again to
Quadruple.
45?
Yeah, quadruple.
It's gonna be
Make
100.
it bigger. Yeah, it's gonna be a month-long festival
Yeah.
of 100 short 10-minute plays.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So if people want to find tickets for that, they go to, I believe it was casa0101.org.
.org, yeah.
.org.
You can just go to the website, and on there you can order your tickets. You can make your reservations. We sold out 2 weekends in a row.
Nice.
So we're filling up for next weekend, and the last weekend in March is our March 28th through the 30th is our final weekend. So
And we
still have 2
actually
weeks.
added a matinee.
Yes.
Ooh,
For Saturday the 29th, and that's at
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Cool.
Last year's show, we only had 6 shows scheduled, and we sold them all out, and we ended up adding 3 shows.
wow.
So every show, 9 shows were sold out, and it looks like we're following our track record.
Yeah, that's cool. And you upgraded your venue too, so it's
Yes.
not just
Yes,
last year you had a
yes.
smaller place to sell it. Now you have
Yeah.
a full size equity theater. right?
Yeah, this year we
Yes.
have like a full 99 seat theater.
very cool.
You try to squeeze in as many people as you can.
Like sit on everybody's lap, people.
We've actually had to, in the last couple nights, had to turn people away.
Oh,
so
wow.
we're really encouraging people to make reservations, as soon
reservations.
as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can make reservations off of the website, and I believe that usually through that theater they do discounts on groups, right?
Yeah, we have a group discount if it's 10 plus.
Cool.
We'll I believe it's like $3 off.
$17
Yeah.
a ticket.
Okay,
and then
cool.
Students are also $17, and then Boyle Heights residents, East LA residents, are $5 off.
Cool.
So, but typically it's a $20 ticket, which has been awesome. It's
Yeah.
been awesome.
And that, I mean, if you compare that to anything on the west side, I mean, that's super, super affordable.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get to see a large array of work.
Variety.
The pieces average 10 minutes or less, and deals with everything from family issues, domestic violence, abuse, funny stuff also.
Sex.
I mean, sex, of course. But, people coming out of the theater, the comment that I hear, with the comments that we hear over and over again, is that I cried, I laughed, it made me think, and people just walk away transformed from watching the short festival.
That's very cool. I mean, whenever you can make an impact on somebody's life, I mean, that's, I think that's a
no,
very
absolutely.
important
I mean,
thing.
one of the reasons we started Chicanas, Cholas y Chisme was because we had we realized we had a lot of female-driven pieces. However, we didn't have many female directors or producers to put in the work in getting these pieces made.
And also to understand it properly and be able to
Right.
flesh it out.
Exactly, to actually be able to go from the inception of the story to the very, very end of filling up the seats as much as possible.
Right.
So,
And developing it.
and developing your thought. Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
your piece.
That's
And the wonderful thing about the writers is that they're all women, and they're women in different stages in their lives.
Wow.
We all vary in age, and we have, I think, 3 educators, 2 psychologists,
Wow.
CPA, who is also our box office manager.
Oh, wow.
So we go around the table. It's like, what's your day job? And okay, well, you're really good at PR, so or you do social media, So we all share in the experience, and not only are the writers just writing their pieces and we're developing them and producing them, but they're also co-producers. So they're taught how to produce a show. So after they leave with this experience, they have the ability to produce their own show or someone else's show. So
Right.
we're completely empowering these women.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and with the directors, it's really great because as they're simultaneously going through the writing process and the producing process, we take them ahead of time doing different directing workshops and directing exercises for theater and all different types of theater. And it's a whole vocabulary and language that you have to learn when it
Right.
comes to theater. So a lot of people, it was their first time, but then we had some, second timers from last year, which is great. This year, they were able to handle 2 or 3 pieces,
Wow.
So it's definitely about really empowering the different women in the different stages of their life to take charge in their creative process.
That's you know what? That's really impressive. I think that's a really cool thing to do. And I believe also affiliated through the same theater that you're also working on a film project, and you just won an award for best film, right?
So- yes, we recently, Josefina Lopez and I, we did a film called 5150, which is about, it's all in Spanish, well, in Spanglish, and basically it's about a woman who's been 5150 in the state of California. If you are a threat to yourself or, you might be of harm to others, they have the right to detain you for 72 hours. So with that, we did that particular piece, and we did we have a long version of it, which is about an hour, and then we have a short 15-minute version.
Cool.
So we were part of the short film festival, Latina Short Film Festival, and we won Best Film.
Wow.
It was really incredible, because and in that one I got to act in it,
Nice.
which was intense, which was very intense. So it's been great being able to do all of these different types of work, with a feminist Chicana horror film,
Nice.
and then Chicana Cholas y Chisme, so all of these different elements are tying them together, and whether you're crying or uncomfortable or scared, or laughing hysterically over the material, it's great.
connects.
Yeah, we really have these women really have the ability to create like a very human connection with other people, even whether you're Chicana or Chola or not, you'll connect.
both.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, or if you are both, you'll connect. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
So we have a clip that we're going to play for you. It's about a minute, and it's kind of like a sneak peek preview
Right,
type
so like a
thing.
little trailer to 5150.
So enjoy.
All units, we have a 5150 Hispanic female shouting and screaming in Spanish.
¿Sabes cómo te llamas?
So that was our preview for it's a full feature film, right?
Right, we have a feature version we have a 60-minute version of it, and we have the short 15-minute version of it. And
Nice.
that's a trailer, kind of a sneak peek of what you see throughout the film.
You know what? That's really smart. So you can submit to feature and the short film festivals.
Exactly. And we have, so it's really great. We're submitting right now to a couple of different horror film festivals as well.
Cool.
And then, what we'd like to do with the 15-minute version is have more of these types of episodes, where they're very a la Twilight Zone,
Nice.
So we want to have a lot of that.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, exactly. Do-do-do-do. But in with a heavy Latin American influence. So
Cool.
that's what we're working on right now.
So if people want to find you or the film, where can they find it?
Right now, the film will be up on Amazon, I think, within the next few months.
Cool.
And then for me, you could, Claudia Duran, Facebook.com, or even Chicanas Cholas y Chisme. We're on Facebook as well.
We're both there.
Yeah, so Lindsay's on Facebook as well, so you can just Facebook us.
Yeah, so we have Claudia Duran, which is regular spelling, nothing too crazy there.
D-U-R-A-N.
And then we have Lindsay Haley. And
Haley.
Yep. So you can find them on Facebook, and also if you want to check out casa0101.org and come see their show.
Yeah, we have 2
Yeah.
more weeks left, and like we said, the additional matinee, so on the 29th. So we're filling it up.
Yeah, and we'll be back at Casa 0101 next year, March.
Nice.
In March
Yep.
for Women's History Month.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
on.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're tuned in to ADS TV. We'll be right back.
Juice, I heard you were at a party the other day and the DJ completely destroyed the party.
That's right, Pac-Man. I was checking out his skills. They were not there. Didn't know how to MC. Lighting sucked. And guess what? There was cables showing everywhere. What's up with that?
You know what, man? Cable management is really important. And when a DJ can't talk on the mic, what's the point? A DJ really has to know how to rock the party.
He needs to MC. He needs to take control of the party. So, folks, listen closely. If you're in the market for a DJ, if you have an upcoming wedding, quinceañera, birthday party, any kind of an event where the DJ will make the difference, make sure to check us out. ESCEvents.com.
Computer repair done right. Have a virus? Is your computer too slow? Call us at 562-381-2702. Let our team handle it. We can get your computer back to normal, and with our $19.99 optimization package, your computer will be better than ever. Call 562-381-2702 or visit our website, pcsmartteam.com.
Getting a new roof should be an easy experience, only if you use Royal Roofing. We have the most professional, reliable, and experienced workers in the industry. With over 30 years of experience, Royal Roofing leads the market in roof maintenance and repair. We guarantee your complete satisfaction. Give us a call for a free on-site inspection estimate in the Los Angeles or Orange County area. 800-ROOF-390. That's 800-766-3390 or visit us at royalroofing.com.
Today's Realty and Loan is designed to not only get you into your home with the best possible deal, but to give back to the community as well. Mention Father John and we'll donate 10% of our commissions to St. Raymond Church. Rates are still low and dropping. Act now while housing is still on the rise. Call today's Realty and Loans at 562-862-0777. That's 562-862-0777.
Hey Juice, when was the last time you went swimming at a friend's house?
Just the other day. Why? What's up?
Well, the other day I went to my friend's house to go swimming, but it was all green, man.
Oh, I know exactly what you need. You need to go talk to my friend Chris Anderson over at Chris Anderson Pool and Spa. He can help you out with algae, filter problems, weekly cleanings, pretty much anything to do with pools and spas.
What's that number, bro?
Give him a call at 310-500-7439. Again, the number is 310-500-7439.
Tune in to ADS TV every Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We're back and we're live in studio with Tate Sims.
How you doing?
And he's going to play a couple of, actually one song specifically, right? You're going to do one song?
Yes. Good to be here with you, Alice.
Yeah, good to be here. So, where do you come from musically? What's your background?
Well, I've listened to a lot of the major cats from like a long time ago, and some of the old school like the Beatles,
Nice.
Kiss, James Brown, Stevie Wonder.
Cool.
Prince. I saw Prince the other night at the Hollywood Palladium. It was amazing. So, yeah, all the major influences have influenced me, and that's where I get most of my chops from.
That's cool. I've
And a
heard
little
that
bit of
Prince
music.
plays, I think, 42 instruments or something like that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's so talented. He's really cool. But so, what's your first song going to be called?
The song that I'm doing tonight is a song off of my album, Feel It.
Feel It, and we have a copy of that.
And it's one of the more mellow tunes on the album. There's like a lot of upbeat, funky rock and roll stuff that I really like to do. But this one, seeing I'm doing Unplugged tonight, I'm going to do something a little bit more laid back.
Cool. All right.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I am.
Lying awake at night, wishing time could fly. I didn't know a day could be so long. Trying to to escape these feelings of pain inside my brain. I feel as if I'll go insane, 'cause this must be the longest night. 'Cause being without you just ain't right. I thought this would subside, but this hurts deep inside of me. This is the longest night. How much longer do I have to go on? 'Cause every day just seems so long. So far from sleeping, I wish I was dreaming, but this is way too real. I do all I can to deal. This must be the longest night, oh yeah. 'Cause being without you just ain't right. I thought this would subside, but this hurts deep inside of me. This is the longest night.
Nice. That's very cool.
Thank you.
You play very well and sing
Oh,
together
thanks.
impressively.
Well, I've been doing it for a couple of minutes, so had a little bit of practice.
Well, like 5 minutes. That's really cool. Yeah, if you want to check out, I believe, is this song on this album?
Yes, it is.
So you
And
can
that
check
and
out.
12 others.
Nice.
And it's on iTunes and Amazon, and we're on Facebook, Tate Sims with 2 M's.
Yep.
And feel free to come and check us out.
Yeah, this is his record, and that's a really, really cool song. I really
Thank you.
like that.
Thank you.
And so, how did you get your musical education? Did you did you teach yourself?
I
or?
started playing when I was. I took lessons when I was a kid, like around 8 or 9 years old. I started
Nice.
playing. I was one of the only crazy ones that never stopped. Like the rest of my friends, they got a real job. I just kept playing.
Yeah.
I never stopped.
You lived the dream.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Trying to.
So you've toured around the world and
Twice.
Twice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm from your hometown. I've been to your hometown. I've lived there for 4 years.
That's very cool. Yeah, I'm
lived in
from
Köln.
Germany,
Ich bin
and
aus Köln.
ich bin aus Hamburg.
2 Jahre.
Nice. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's about all the German I know. So.
Yeah, at first I thought you were actually gonna fly in from Berlin, because you said I just opened for for
I was
stand
speaking in the
Berlin.
past tense, but
yeah, that was totally cool. But I mean, I'm really glad you're here. But as far as I understand, you're pretty new to LA, right?
Yes, I'm virtually fresh off the boat from Miami. I've done the New York thing. I've done the German thing. So now I'm going to try to do the LA thing, the 909, the 213. What's up? I'm here. Let's do something.
Yeah.
I'm here with my man Alex, so we're going to keep this thing rolling. He's got a great show happening, a lot of good things to come. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
For
Really
sure,
cool.
and maybe we'll work on a record sometime.
I'm looking
'cause
forward to
I
it.
play guitar and sing too. So
I know, I've heard.
maybe we'll work
I've been
something
checking
out.
you out, too.
Cool. Yeah, you got to do your homework, right? That's
Of course. I know what I'm walking into here.
Yeah. Actually, I was on a show not too long ago, and I kind of walked onto it, and there was so much going on left and right, and I was so surprised because I had done my research on the show. It was also an online TV show, but when I got there was so much going on. They had models on this side, they had a relationship expert over here, they had somebody who was
can be
coming from a
distracting.
I was whoa, what just happened? It was pretty crazy, but I try and keep it pretty straightforward and organized. But yeah, do you have any kinds of shows coming up sometime soon?
Well, that's why I'm here, is to let everybody know that I'm in LA right now. Like I said, I just got off of a tour that I did, tour in the Caribbean and South America and whatnot. So I'm home now in LA, and I virtually just got off the boat, literally. So I'm still wet on the back.
Oh.
So yeah, I have nothing coming up, but hopefully soon.
Cool.
And I'm working on quite a few things and getting my LA band together, and we're going to start doing some shows and some showcases and getting things working over here on the West Coast.
Cool. That sounds really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here
So
in the heat.
Yeah, I know, it's so hot, right?
Warm weather. I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, you probably realize, I mean, coming from Germany to here, it's such a huge contrast.
Yes.
It gets really,
Major
really
culture
warm.
shock, but
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here. Right.
Yeah, and I know also as a musician myself that it makes a huge impact on our instruments too. I mean, the temperature
Right,
changes how the wood expands and contracts, the humidity. I bet in Florida it played hell with
It
the
was
humidity.
very difficult, but they have a lot of air conditioners over there, so it was always in and out, so it was cool.
Yeah,
But I still got much love for the people over in Germany. They were really good to me. And
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun over there. And
Yeah, one of
produced 2
the
albums.
secrets for music in LA is that you have to go out to your car and put on the AC and open all the windows
At the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, first you open the windows, then you turn on the AC, and then you put your instrument in once it's nice and cool.
So it's a stabilization type.
Yeah,
of thing.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
get it.
I mean, it's not.
Thanks
too
for schooling
bad.
me.
Yeah. So we also have a video of Tate actually playing in Berlin, playing live in Berlin, which is it's the hardest way to play, I think.
Yeah,
pretty
this
much.
is my band, and when I was in Cologne in Germany, the great bunch of guys, great musicians, guys and girls, and we had a lot of fun. We opened for the legendary band Tower of Power, which are from Oakland, so they're real good friends of mine now, and it was a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Cool. So we're gonna play the video, and I hope you enjoy. So that was Feel It by Tate Sims, and that's the title track from his album Feel It. And actually, I've listened to that song. It's really cool. You're really rocking out with
man.
with the guitar. And if you want to find Tate Sims, he's on Facebook. You can Google him. He's the first one that comes up on Facebook. And it's Tate, T-A-T-E-S-I-M-M-S, Tate Sims. And we're going to be right back. I have it's a really simple kind of project that you can do. I know there are a couple of upcoming holidays, and it's kind of a eco-friendly sort of thing that I'm gonna be having. So we'll be right back.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
You're tuned in to ADS TV. We'll be right back.
Juice, I heard you were at a party the other day and the DJ completely destroyed the party.
That's right, Pac-Man. I was checking out his skills. They were not there. Didn't know how to MC. Lighting sucked. And guess what? There was cables showing everywhere. What up with that?
You know what, man? Cable management is really important. And when a DJ can't talk on the mic, what's the point? A DJ really has to know how to rock the party.
He needs to MC. He needs to take control of the party. So, folks, listen closely. If you're in the market for a DJ, if you have an upcoming wedding, quinceañera, birthday party, any kind of an event where the DJ will make the difference, make sure to check us out, escevents.com.
Computer repair done right. Have a virus? Is your computer too slow? Call us at 562-381-2702. Let our team handle it. We can get your computer back to normal, and with our $19.99 optimization package, your computer will be better than ever. Call 562-381-2702 or visit our website, pcsmartteam.com.
Getting a new roof should be an easy experience, only if you use Royal Roofing. We have the most professional, reliable, and experienced workers in the industry. With over 30 years of experience, Royal Roofing leads the market in roof maintenance and repair. We guarantee your complete satisfaction. Give us a call for a free on-site inspection and estimate in the Los Angeles or Orange County area. 800-ROOF-390. That's 800-766-3390 or visit us at royalroofing.com.
Today's Realty and Loans is designed to not only get you into your home with the best possible deal, but to give back to the community as well. Mention Father John and we'll donate 10% of our commissions to St. Raymond Church. Rates are still low and dropping. Act now while housing is still on the rise. Call today's Realty and Loans at 562-862-0777. That's 562-862-0777.
Hey Juice, when was the last time you went swimming at a friend's house?
Just the other day. Why? What's up?
Well, the other day I went to my friend's house to go swimming, but it was all green, man.
Oh, I know exactly what you need. You need to go talk to my friend Chris Anderson over at Chris Anderson Pool and Spa. He can help you out with algae, filter problems, weekly cleanings, pretty much anything to do with pools and spas.
What's that number, bro?
Give him a call at 310-500-7439. Again, the number is 310-500-7439.
Into ADS TV every Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hey, and we're back to ADS TV. And, you know, I really love people that recycle or reuse things. And I really, really appreciate artists that also they do, you know, upcycling, which is where they take something and they recycle it into something better. So there are a couple of upcoming holidays. And, you know, there's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. And then there's Easter coming up. And basically what you can do, some people buy Easter baskets with the plastic stuff in it, and that's actually, you know, it's pretty bad for the environment. It's bad for animals, for ecology, all that stuff. So what I did is I literally just took regular house paint in blue. You can use green. I didn't have any green, but whatever you have, you can also make pink or yellow, whatever color you happen to have. And then I just took an old kitchen sponge that I had laying around, made it a little bit moist, put the paint right onto it, and then just rubbed it all over. You know, you don't even need a brush. You don't need to be neat. You just put it right onto the paper. And then I have a shredder, and this is kind of like the coup de grace of the process. You run it through the shredder, all of it, and this is going to be your basket filler. So
Why do you need us again?
because you're still going to get certificates. So then you take the top off, just like so, and you know, you pull out the stuff inside. Shredder motor thing. So I actually found this really cool, you know, just thing at a yard sale. So, you know, going with the recycling theme. So you take the shredded paper and you just put it inside of the container like this. And, you know, I think that looks pretty good, you know, as a filler. And then you get something, put it in there, and you've got an Easter basket.
With Froggy the Easter frog.
So, you know, to end off my show, I would like to really thank you guys for coming out and for being on my show. And I have certificates for you guys because you guys get a lifetime gold membership, which entitles you to come back onto my show every 5 months. So you're first, Claudia Elizabeth Duran. And then we have Lindsay Healy.
Gracias.
And Anna Broom. And Tate Sims.
Thank you very much, Alex. It was a pleasure being here.
Well, thank you so much for being on my show, you know, because you guys, you presented some really, really, really cool stuff. And, you know, we'll take some photos after and I'll put them up on Facebook so people can see them and you can share with all your friends and stuff like that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is
Thank
awesome.
you, Alexander.
Thank you. So we will be back, as usual, every Sunday from 8 to 9 Pacific Standard Time. I like how that rhymes. You would like how that rhymes. And, you know, we're going to have a really cool show next week as well. And I'm probably going to bring on a painter and possibly somebody who's an actor. I'm not 100% sure yet what I have lined up. But yeah, we'll see you next week. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for tuning in to ADS TV. We'll be back every Sunday from 8 to 9 Pacific Standard Time.